Yo, what's going on everybody? TK Gaming, and I'm back with a brand new NBA 2K17 rebuilding video. In today's video, I'm going to be rebuilding the Oklahoma City Thunder. So take a look at this team. Obviously, do not have Kevin Durant this year, but Russell Westbrook did sign that huge contract, but he's still on a 1-year, $17 million deal. Steven Adams, who's just beasting and feasting in the playoffs. Then they have Enes Kanter, Victor Oladipo, Joffrey Laverne, and then they have their pick, they got Dante Sabino. So this is a really good team. I think it's definitely a playoff team, but we're going to take a quick look at the player contracts. Enes Kanter is making a ton of money, as well as Ilyasova. But I think the only trade I really want to make is get rid of Ilyasova, and hopefully we can get something good for him, because he is a nice stretch forward to have on the team. But I think the direction I want to bring this team in is being more of an offensive team, because they were kind of a defensive team with Serge Ibaka in there. We can get Robin Lopez, Channing Frye, Joakim Noah, Cody Zeller would not be a bad deal. He's a very young player to bring on the team. Andrew Bogut. I'm liking all of these, but I'm going to do this trade for Ilyasova, going over to the Detroit Pistons for Boban Marjanovic and a 2019 second-round pick. So I think that's the only trade I really want to make. Taking a look at the coaching game plan right here, it's going to go Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo, Anthony Morrow, Nick Collison, and Steven Adams. And then, actually, we're going to switch Enes Kanter to the power forward position. So I think that's a really good starting five. Morrow is being our starting small forward, but I'm good with that. He's a very good shooter. So hopefully this lineup can make us into the playoffs, and Russell Westbrook can be putting up triple-doubles on a daily basis. And I'll see you guys at the end of season. Okay, so coming to the end of the season, LeBron James wins MVP, averaging 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Rookie of the Year goes to Brandon Ingram, averaging 16 points and 6.5 rebounds. Crazy numbers out of Brandon Ingram's. Brendan Knight wins 6-man. LeBron James wins Defensive Player of the Year, and Jeremy Lin wins Most Improved, as well as Tyronn Lue wins Coach of the Year. So taking a look right now at the standings in the Western Conference, we did make the playoffs with a 44-38 record. Unbelievable that we did make the playoffs. I thought we were going to struggle, which we were kind of bouncing out between the 7th and 8th seed, as Russell Westbrook averaged 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. Of course, he could have been in the nominee of winning MVP, but he just got snubbed. Steven Adams, 14 points, Victor Oladipo, 14. So, crazy numbers out of Russell Westbrook. And in our first round matchup, we're going up against the 4th seed Memphis Grizzlies. We're going to summate the current round right now. We are up 3-1 as they come back, but we move on as we beat them in game 7, absolutely demolishing them, as Russell Westbrook had a triple-double. Cameron Payne, 17, coming off the bench. In our second round matchup, we're going up against a very challenging Golden State Warriors team, as we still a game out of them, but they beat us in game 5, and we simulate the current round right now as Golden State's moved on, and they're going to win a championship as Kevin Durant wins Finals MVP. So great sign that we get into the playoffs in our first season. We're going to simulate all the way down here to the rookie signings. Hopefully we can get someone good in the NBA draft. They're going to help us in our next season approach on getting into the playoffs. Rookie signings, we do get a 70 overall Wall, so I'm going to pick him up. And now team player options, of course I'm going to pick up Cameron Payne. He did work for us in the playoffs. LeBron James declines Kevin Durant. Chris Paul, the normal declining players decline their offers. I'm going to bring back, actually I'll let Andre Roberson walk, Steven Adams and Victor Oladipo I'll bring back. And now my free agents, Russell Westbrook, the big man on our team. We definitely have to give him all that he's asking for and some. We'll give him that 5-year deal and a trade clause, and I think that's the only player we want to bring back. But if we can bring back Kevin Durant back to the team, that would be crazy, and we have enough salary cap to sign LeBron, Kevin, or Steph. So obviously I'm not going to sign Steph Curry, we already have Russ, but if Russ doesn't sign with us, I'm going to sign someone else. So we're going to go after KD. We're going to give him that 4-year deal, player options, and a trade clause. He's declined the offer right away. So we could have gave him an offer, but it looks like he doesn't want to come back. So that's kind of cool, but also he's not good for our team. We're going to give LeBron James a player option, and he's declined it as well. So we're going to have to go after players like maybe Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin will be definitely good. We do need a power forward on the team, and let's give him that. Gordon Hayward wouldn't be a bad option, but he's asking for a lot. CJ McCollum would be a great fit here in OKC. Kyle Lowry's here. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I'd love to give an offer to. He's just going to develop, and hopefully he can develop on our team pretty well if he does come. But now these players, the players that will come off the bench or even start, Andre Iguodala, great defensive player. Tyreek Evans is asking for 20 mil. Not trying to give him that. Nerlens Noel, he's asking for 20. That's way too much. What about JJ Redick? He's asking for a pretty right amount. And then, why not J.R. Smith, a nice shooter coming off the bench? So, let's see if any of these players want to come back. Russell Westbrook still looking over at rosters. I'm not going to sign J.J. Redick. There's one player accepted that. Okay. Let's decline that. And Andre Iguodala does want to come, but it looks like Russell Westbrook we will not be able to sign. So I'm going to sign Andre Iguodala. Blake Griffin goes back. CJ McCollum goes back. And Giannis Antetokounmpo goes back. But Russell Westbrook, he still hasn't signed. So we're not going to sign any of these players. We're going to keep going because Russell Westbrook, let's give him more money because we definitely need Westbrook back in OKC. Hope he doesn't leave. And Russell Westbrook is back on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that's great to see right there. And I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 where hopefully our team's looking pretty well and we don't have to make that many trades. First and only trade of the second season, we're going to be sending Domantas Sabonis as well as Alex going over to the Houston Rockets for Clint Capella and Patrick Beverly. So I think this is a really good trade to bring some defense to the team, and Clint Capella is just going to get better and better. So our starting lineup is looking not much different than last year. So it's going to be Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo, Andre Iguodala, Enes Kanter, and Steven Adams with Chris Humphries, Capella, Cameron Payne, Patrick Beverly all coming off the bench. So I think we're going to do a lot better than we did last year, and hopefully that does turn out, and because our team is definitely looking well. So I'm going to see you guys at the end of season number 2. At the end of the season, Russell Westbrook takes home MVP, averaging 28 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 7.7 assists. Russell Westbrook, tremendous numbers out of him. Reggie Mullins wins Rookie of the Year. Cameron Payne wins 6th man, averaging 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists, and about 1 steal a game. LeBron James, for back-to-back years, wins Stevens Player of the Year. Dwayne Dedmon wins Most Improved, and Orlando's coach wins Coach of the Year. So going right into the standings, we did finish right behind the Golden State Warriors, a game behind them, as we finished with a 59-23 record. And then taking a look at the statistics, right at Russell Westbrook, 28 points. Like I said, crazy numbers. Oladipo 15 and Cameron Payne 14. So our team did really well, and I definitely expected that. And in our first round matchup, we're going up against the Utah Jazz. I'm going to simulate the current round because we should take this one pretty easily as they force a game. So I'm going to simulate this game as we move on and pretty much dominate them. As Russell Westbrook almost a triple-double, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. So in our next round matchup, we're going up against the Clippers. We're going to simulate the current round yet again as we go up, and wow, we win in another game 7. So take a look at this one. We win by 12 points. Russell Westbrook, another close to a triple-double game, 32 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. And now we're going back to the Western Conference Finals, but again, we're facing the Golden State Warriors as they're up 3-2 and game 7. And we get eliminated by the Golden State Warriors. We lose by 16. Curry had 41. And it looks like they just have okay, so they have the original big 3 as it looks like Kevin Durant did move on, and Orlando beats the Warriors. So if we probably win, we would have probably beat Orlando, and Vucevic wins MVP of the finals. So we're going to summate all the way down here to the rookie signings, our final in last season. I just think we need a couple more pieces to really bring this team to beat the Golden State Warriors. We did better than we did last year. We're not going to sign any of those. We're going to go to team player options. Cameron Payne, definitely bring that man back. He's been progressing. I don't think we have enough salary cap to sign like a Paul George type player. Clint Capella, definitely going to accept that. Steven Adams, he's asking for tons of money, but we're going to give him a Victor Oladipo as well. Patrick Beverly, Josh McRoberts, just basically bringing back the whole team, and hopefully that we can do some work. So Paul George, yeah, so I think we can sign someone. Can we sign Aaron Gordon? No. All these players are asking for tons. Victor Oladipo, let's just hope all our players come back. They're still looking over roster ideas, and still none. No one's coming back just yet. Steven Adams and Josh McRoberts, definitely bringing those players back. And Victor Oladipo and Patrick Beverly back. So we got the original team back. We just have to make a couple moves in next season to really bring this team to a championship team. So I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. First and only trade of the 3rd season, we're going to be sending Boban and a 2019 second-round pick over to the Denver Nuggets for Shabazz Muhammad. So Boban was not really playing on a team, rather getting someone that can really help us. And this is what the starting lineup's looking like. Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo, Iggy, Enes Kanter, Steven Adams, McRoberts, Capella, Cameron Payne, Patrick Beverly, Shabazz Muhammad, and Brogan, as well as Wallace, all coming off our bench. So hopefully this team can lead us to a championship. But we first got to beat the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. His MVP averaging 29.7 rebounds and 6 assists. Shannon Sharp wins Rookie of the Year. Jacob Paletti wins 6th man. Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player of the Year. TJ McCollum wins Most Improved. And Logan Summit wins Coach of the Year. So taking a look at the standings yet again for season number 3. We did finish right behind the Golden State Warriors yet again. This time 2 games behind them, but still very good. Russell Westbrook 21 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Cameron Payne 14 and Steven Adams 14. So and around 7 assists per game. So another challenging year where we probably will face the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. So we're going to summate the current round right here as we're going up against the 17 Portland Trailblazers as we are in. Okay, so we beat them in 6 games. Next, we're going up against Greg Popovich-led San Antonio Spurs as we sweep them. And yet again, we're going up against the Golden State Warriors. So we're going to summate game by game as we take a 1-0 lead, 2-0 lead, 3-0 lead. Can we sweep them? And yes, we do. Okay. We demolished them in game 4. Curry, Thompson, Draymond, and Kevin. They could not do anything. So we're gonna summate here as Philly takes a 1-0 lead, 2-0 lead. Let's take a look at their team. They got Okafor, Ben, Embiid. Okay, it's pretty good, filled with a lot of talent, but okay. So we take a game. They go up 3-1, 3-2. And they win a championship in 6 games, and Ben Simmons wins Finals MVP. So, man, I thought we were going to come out with a victory against the 76ers, but we couldn't. So, we did make them go to the NBA Finals, which is pretty good, but not good enough to win an NBA title. So, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys